Hey everyone, and welcome to
Hello.
our talk back. We just finished watching The Boys, Season 1, Episode 6, titled
The Innocent?
The Innocents.
The Innocents? Or
Yeah, not
Innocent?
innocents,
No,
like as in
was
people
it?
who are innocents.
Yeah.
I'm Zach.
I'm Audie.
I'm Crystal.
I'm Andrew. I'm over here too. But we're really nice to drunk watch.
And
now
now our
our
talk
talk
begins.
begins.
It's going to be really short because we're kind of marathoning these.
So let's
yeah,
go real
Innocents.
quick. Homelander doesn't like blankets.
Nope.
Homelander is a fucking creepy motherfucking rapist.
has
Yeah.
some serious
shit.
He is a psychopath.
Guys,
I mean,
And
we knew he was
narcissist.
bad, but
he's just misunderstood.
No.
Psychopath.
He was abused as a child.
Narcissistic psychopath.
He was
Psychopath.
raised in a lab
Psychopath.
you're just saying that because he's white.
with
Psychopath.
old white men
No,
Psychopath.
tapping
I
at
saw
the
him with his
window.
whoopee.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. But he's still a creepy rapist.
Yeah.
Alleged.
And I think that's really
Alleged.
important.
Rapist
Alleged.
and
Are we
mass murderer.
No, we're just recording.
Oh, okay. Then why am I getting my thing? I'm blaming the live chat. Sorry,
Um,
live chat. You don't exist.
He is also a mass
Wow.
murderer.
yeah, he's killed a
Yes.
bunch of people. Like, he's just bad all around.
Because
Terrible
Not
he
a
didn't
good
person.
feel
guy.
like saving the airplane.
He's not a good
So
guy.
he at the end caught on to he's catching on to the butcher and the boys.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna I feel like they're gonna converge in the next two
I
episodes.
want to talk about the fact that like not even the FBI / government is willing to, with all of its army, is willing to
Right.
take this guy on. Like
Yeah.
he scares the pants off of everybody.
Exactly.
But every hero has a weakness.
of course they do.
It's mother's milk.
It may be it's that blankie.
It's
It's
oh,
his
they need his
Wookiee.
he just needs his
He,
Wookiee.
he
just
definitely
needs
does
Woody.
have a weakness, but the people just don't know yet
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and Butcher's got a little bit of a like one-track mind. He's a single agenda man.
the butcher's gotten like isist in this like
Yeah.
in
He's
this episode.
soupist.
He's like
He
soup
definitely
like
is soupist.
oh they're soup they're bad people.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
Well,
blanket
like
statements.
poor Mesmer, if they would have treated him a little bit better, he might not have gone. But he's a rat. Never mind.
He seemed like
but he just can't see
I mean
any.
because Mother's Milk, who is a real person,
Yes.
Oh,
you
the
know.
real mother's milk.
Yeah.
he seemed kind of
Oh,
like
I wonder if he's his weakness.
what?
What?
He seemed
Which
kind
one?
of
His kryptonite.
The
Black guy.
African American,
The black
black
man.
guy.
Black
yes.
man. Oh,
Sorry,
he's
I don't know what we're saying.
Oh,
Who
wait,
is
the one
beautiful,
that
by
killed
the way.
girlfriend?
So gorgeous. Yes, with the Downton Abbey issue.
yes, the sweet girlfriend or wife
Yes.
at home.
His name is Mother's Milk.
Eminem.
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 He was very leery of going to Mesmer, who we just found out drinks to Haley Joel.
Osment?
That guy,
That-
him. Congratulations, welcome back.
The icy dead people.
He's been back in a few other movies.
Yeah, he has.
He was in Future Man and
I haven't seen
He's
him.
been in a
Yes,
lot of
we
stuff.
have totally not seen any.
I
of
haven't
those
seen him
movies.
because he doesn't.
oh,
Yeah.
well, I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. So.
I have two.
Well, good for him. Good for him for having a career.
But he's actually looking better and better every time I see
That
him.
is true.
Like
I will agree with
he
that.
looked
Yeah.
hot. Sorry, Haley Joel Osment. I'm not body shaming you, but you looked a hot mess in Future Man. But he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good
Uh,
costuming.
uh,
So
No, this is
we
not-
found out who Kimiko.
Yes. Welcome
Kimiko.
Kimiko to the boys.
So
She's one of the boys
the
now.
unnamed soup that they had
Mhm.
not kidnapped but basically rescued.
Yeah. Well,
or
she's
housing.
supposed to be a villain, but instead she's
Yes.
being a hero because
Sweet.
they're
Villain.
making.
We found out that they were we have deduced now
Yes.
that they were juicing her with the compound V.
They're trying to make villains.
to make her a
Yeah.
supervillain that the military can't
Was
fight.
that not the most like American corporation thing? Those guys look like terrorists. Let's get one of them.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
They all
Well,
look like
I-
they're the same
but,
color.
I mean-
Just pick one up.
But they could blame it on a terrorist group.
Right, I'm
They could
just
say
saying,
she
like,
was a
they
member
didn't
of-
know if she was
Right.
or not, or she had the right. The point is, she was supposed to go and, like, commit evil acts, but they didn't even stop to think if she would commit evil acts or just have powers.
I mean, she broke what's-his-face's wrist.
That's true.
Well, she was
Well,
having
but that
a
was an
moment.
overreaction.
Yeah. She
Was
just couldn't
it?
control her own
I thought
strength.
it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
So we got her name. We know kind of her backstory.
Kimiko.
She was kidnapped.
She's from the beach.
She was human trafficked.
Yep, probably
into-
through
Yes.
Houston.
Into a terrorist organization
Yeah.
that also took her brother, and that's her motive. She wants to go home to save her brother.
Just her brother.
Right.
Yeah.
He's still in the terrorism, and then.
In all honesty, he could probably be dead at this point.
But now he's like
Well,
chosen.
no.
She's chosen to stay and help the boys.
No, when she gets back, he'll be the leader of the organization.
Oh,
Oh.
no! So let's go back to the butcher. We found out why he
No,
is.
not the butcher.
Yeah, the
Butcher.
Butcher.
Let's backtrack to
butcher.
Butcher,
Yeah.
and
Say
we
it
now
right.
know why he's a soupist. Soupist?
Yes.
Soupist?
Yeah.
Because
We're going with
he
soupist.
believes that Homelander
Okay.
raped his wife.
But he's doing that thing now. I understand that he meets like more soups that are doing terrible stuff, but again, it's kind of like taking the actions of one person and distributing it to the rest of
Correct.
the group.
Exactly.
It's not.
But I say alleged because we don't know. Rape is a very specific term.
Yes.
Right.
We don't know everything. He says she was happy at home.
Hashtag believe her.
We don't know her side of the story.
We don't.
We know what he thinks had happened.
Uh-huh.
She might have gone and had consensual sex with Homelander, and then just walked out of the
Well,
relationship.
you're treading very careful ground
but
now.
we only
like,
know what we know. But
she hasn't spoken her
we know
piece.
that
Yes.
Butcher.
Butcher says she was raped and then
Yes.
she disappeared. Zach's saying maybe she had an affair and she disappeared.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Knowing
Yeah.
Homelander.
But-
Yeah,
knowing
that's the other
Homelander-
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I want to go to there.
I'm just saying, but Butcher also has a tendency to embellish and blow things out of proportion.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but I do believe that it's malarkey that she's dead. She's for sure showing up, most likely with powers.
I think it's more interesting.
Really?
I think
I mean, think about what could be
That's true,
more
yeah.
interesting for Butcher's character than for his supposedly dead wife
wife
slash
to show
who
up
was
as a
raped to
soup?
show up as a soup.
the
Yeah.
only problem I have with that is this idea that none of the soups are real. That they're all created in
They
Right.
got
labs,
Veed.
That's true.
basically.
right.
So that if so for her to come show up again, and I mean, unless she like left and got a hold of V and juiced herself up,
Or
as-
she was taken by
Taken. Yeah, she
Vert
could
or
have been
whatever,
taken.
Voight.
and Voight to like cover up, and then they're like, "Oh, we need
See,
another."
that's
soup.
what I think happened. I believe it would be more interesting if they had a tryst and they had to that Voight had to kibosh that tryst and like just take her out of the equation. Like,
No, I think she
you
for
can't
sure
be
was
having
raped.
an affair because you're with Maeve, and you can't be seeing her anymore.
We'll see about that.
I
I
think
do
that'd be-
believe.
But that makes him too nice at that moment. That makes him Starlight, and that he's not.
Makes-
He's
Yeah.
a psychopath.
Who's him?
Homelander.
Homelander.
Oh, you can't have a girlfriend. You're supposed to be Maeve's boyfriend. So
He
we're
doesn't
gonna
give
get
a
rid of
fuck
her.
about that.
But we
Yeah, he
don't
doesn't.
we don't know when he became the psychopath.
When
You
he
don't
was a baby in
become a
fucking lab with a
psychopath.
blankie.
I mean, we don't
Yeah,
know
You are
where
a psychopath.
that maybe. I mean, I'm just saying. I think it'd be more interesting if it'd be too easy that he raped her and he killed her. That would.
No,
We're
I
not
don't think he
saying-
killed
we're
her.
not
We're not saying
raped
he.
her and killed her.
We're saying
We're
he
just
raped
saying
her,
He raped her.
and then something else happened.
I think it makes him too sympathetic to say that he became who he became because he couldn't have her as
Well,
a girlfriend.
But what if Elizabeth
Shue.
Shue?
Shoo.
What if Elizabeth Shue's character got jealous and removed her? Like, I'm just trying. It would also set up a break in their relationship, in their kind
Maybe.
of.
I
Like,
feel like you're kind of grasping at straws.
what if we find out in the next 2 episodes?
Then I will
there.
drink some shots.
I'm just like, everything you're trying to present as an alternative theory to just raped and disappeared
Yeah.
is making him look sympathetic.
And he's
And
not.
I don't
He's
think
not.
he is.
It's
He's
not his
ever
character.
was a sympathetic character.
He's supposed to be terrifying.
Except for when he was a baby with a blankie and a laugh.
I do
Yeah.
have a theory,
There's-
however. I believe that Homelander is the first natural superhero. And that, like, he had his power, or he came from aliens, or God
Do you
knows
think
what,
Compound V is from
made
Homelander?
from Homelander.
From what part of Homelander?
Probably his
Sir.
milk.
Mother's milk.
I
Father's
think
milk.
he's like
Okay.
Superman. He's an alien. He probably landed
He
here.
had 6 nipples.
And they were like, let's study him in this room.
Let's juice him.
And then they milked him and made V.
Okay,
And
Wow.
that's why he has an obsession with mother's milk.
there you go. We've solved it.
What?
I think we're done watching the
Yeah,
show.
we're done.
I find that much more believable than like happy-go-lucky Homelander had a girlfriend and they
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna watch the next.
Look, Zach's
episode
trying
and
to
we're
look
gonna
on the
find
positive
out.
side
We'll
of
find
things.
out. We have 2 episodes left. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Andrew.
Oh, really nice the drunk watch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Talk.
yeah, yeah.
Talk. Whoops,
Wow.
whatever.